Hello and welcome. This is Full Time Sports Network presenting Through the Table, a NFL look at the side of things, covering for what we now are Full Time Sport Network. I want to thank you for joining me on a earlier time and on a Tuesday, other than a Wednesday. Today, we're going to bring you some fantasy football. So here is the show. Let's get going. Yes, Full Time Sport Network. Real excited about it. Gonna give you a little preview here tomorrow. Um, we'll be launching it with um, with some really good content. So lots of exciting uh, stuff coming up. So I want to thank you for joining us today. Today, of course, fantasy football. Um, sorry, just Donnie's getting in, trying to find this draft room. We're going to do a live mock draft here. Um, give you an insight into fantasy football, how we go on and go on about our drafts. The draft is the room we're in is set for about 5 minutes from now. There's a few guys from Full Time Sports uh, that got in, and another one from our fantasy football league. So, you know, this should be pretty excited for anybody that you know does NFL. Um, uh, Fantasy football is something that a lot of people participate in, and always looking forward to the draft on day one. Um, we spend a lot of time looking at off seasons and everything, looking to see how our teams are going to do. But fantasy football, we all do a lot of time putting in together our big boards, if you will, what players we want, who we're looking at getting, and uh, all that stuff. So while they get that situated, but yeah, when you put together your draft board, me and Donnie talked about it last week. We like to think about go on looking at running backs. I um, really look at the top tier running backs to take in first and second. Um, Going further than that, it depends on the wide receiver too. Um, Sometimes you get that those points on the board is what you're looking for. Lot of people find it in their tight end also. Um, can take a tight end. I really don't like to just I don't know, just because of how I've gone through things, but taking a tight end earlier than that, early like second round, I have a little bit trouble. Sorry, a little bit taken and justify. I've really never done it, um, but it is something that people do, and they have been very successful, and have won leagues. So, who am I to say don't do it? All right, hold on. Give me one quick second here. Yeah. But and then go in, try to get a wide receiver. I really look in the third round, get a top tier wide receiver. Then I'll go about looking with the tight end and everything. Um, uh, and then my quarterback, depending on who you're targeting and everything, it's all how you look on your big board. You want top tight end. You're looking at going pretty decently. Looks like Donnie is just about ready. Donnie.
Oh, sorry, Brit. I was telling you 1 second, but
Oh,
did you get on that draft mock
the
draft?
I've been trying to find it here. It's the
It's full now. We're gonna have to try to find another one. All right, it's 9:09.
okay, yeah, but I was just going on talking about more uh rankings, what I'm looking for when, like, what am I looking for that tight end, and what am I looking for that quarterback?
All right, let's do
And
one at 7:20. Sorry, Brit.
no, you're all right. 720. Pro 10 team
Yes.
snake. Oh, where'd it go? Pro 10 team head to head points PPR mock.
Yeah.
No.
It's not PPR, is it?
Okay.
You want to do the PPR or what?
No, it don't matter which one. Which one's he talking about? Pro drafts. The 720. Where is it?
These things fill up pretty fast.
Right.
2 slots left.
Well, what's the name of the? I
Pro
can't find.
10 team H2H points mock.
And it's the 720.
Yeah.
Pro 10 team. Yep, got it.
All right.
All right.
It doesn't say you joined it, Bert.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. There we go. Now I did.
All right, sweet.
All right. Sweet. Okay. So now that debacle of an intro
Gosh. All right. Sorry,
is
guys.
over,
That took a little bit, that was a little more strenuous than I thought it was going to be. Give me 1 second.
oh man. Okay, so that's what we'll be looking at there. Uh so so since missed the introduction, how you been doing this week, man?
Good, man. Good. Just been busy with work and school. Let me try to get this light on real quick.
Right. So looks like I will be picking third. So this is puts me in the range of definitely a Derrick Henry. It's probably who I'm going to be looking at here. I'd be interested, Tony at number 9.
Oh shit!
What
Get what you need, bro.
what he's going to be thinking. Number 9.
What's
I
my
mean that
number?
you number 1, bud.
Heck yeah!
Yeah, number
That'll never
1.
happen in real life, but heck yeah.
So what we're talking, you'll get Mr. Taylor,
You're fine. You're fine. Just leave her there, dude.
but and then yeah, Tony at 9. That's probably talking a. Oh wait, now Tony's at 10.
Thank you.
Definitely
Sorry,
blue
dude.
wide
Hold on,
receiver.
discombobbled. I was trying to get all that stuff ready.
All right, but upper draft, good top tier running back. The likes of a Derrick Henry, like I'm talking about, depending on uh what everybody does here. Shouldn't lay in spot for a Derrick Henry because I assume Taylor will be
Right.
gone.
You already know who I'm gonna have to pick.
Yeah.
It's not a complicated decision right now.
It's yeah, it's really, really not.
Well, did you actually your mock draft board up or no?
Do what now?
Did you write up a mock draft board?
Oh yeah, I have targets, what I'm looking for, who I want, when, and if
My main
it
focus is to make everybody scared in the league.
scared,
Not
right?
just
We got here the British Bolt. We got there finally. Yes, we did. And yeah, I saw you got moved to 10, man. Number 10, you're, I don't know, probably wide receiver is what I'd be thinking.
10, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting, of course, how we talk with these middle guys drafting, what they're going to be, because those are real the questions. Like, when do you go to the number 1 wide receiver? When do you go, hey, this is a good time for Pitts or Andrews, um, or of course Kelsey?
All right, 3 minutes, perfect. I would say probably like 6. I mean, we're doing 10-man league, so 7
Right.
wide receiver.
Yep. And it's all filled, so
Yeah, those filled up a little bit faster than I thought they would.
yeah, like I said, they put them on there in 15-minute increments, or 20, starting 20, 25 minutes out. But yeah, but this will be good. Gonna get nice
No, I think it
nice
will be
little
good.
nice little running back right here. I mean, yeah, definitely a Derrick Henry for me. I just wonder with that second pick what they're thinking. Are they thinking McCaffrey or Eckler?
Mm,
But I don't get why. I mean, I get why, because we see Christian McCaffrey
he's
play
pretty high.
so
Give me 1 second,
plays.
Brit.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey has played so well for many years, but he doesn't get punished by injury, because you see, look how far like Dalvin Cook has fallen in an injury, and why they don't treat McCaffrey in the same light. I don't know, but and it's not. I mean, Dalvin Cook, he's still rated by most people in the top five, but the this is a guy like top three on its way. He gets hurt, but here Christian McCaffrey is top three or whatever, gets hurt, comes back, and you know they just rank him and leave him up there at the top like he always has been. But and Kamara too, he took a big hit and he touted as a top three running back. So uh, you know, some people get punished, some people don't. Derrick Henry got a little punished. All right. We all ready now? All good?
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready for the draft. Just want to tell everybody thank you guys. Appreciate you, Fox. And what's up, Justin? Thank you for coming up and on the draft, man. You
Oh,
should
dude,
see
right?
his dynasty draft. The guy did really well. He ended up with Jefferson and Chase, and
Ooh,
then Harris. Yeah, and then he's got Kamara sitting on his bench.
dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Crazy that would happen. All right, 30 seconds into the draft. Like, it ain't the draft, but like, what you're thinking here, like, man, I hope it. Well, you had when you had the first pick, I guess there's not two.
I almost didn't want to do this because I'll be stealing my draft picks during our actual draft.
Oh, because you're afraid to give something
No,
away.
everybody's thinking the same players. How many?
Right.
What we got? Like minute 32 minutes on this.
Um, I'm not sure. We're about to find out. It looks should be popping up here any second.
3 minutes. Wow, that's a long
Oh,
time.
there you go.
Okay, who should I pick?
All right.
Did I do that?
Man, I love how you get flooded with an ad straight away, man. Who should you pick?
How
I
do I
mean,
pick them? That's for the real question.
right. Okay, let me get this in a little bit right here.
Is there a pick button? I'm doing it through my phone. Do you see a pick button?
By the guy. You click on the guy.
I see Q.
Yeah, that's what it's going to say right now until it's your pick.
I'm
The
pick one.
No, right, but they're drafting in like a minute and a half still.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is the first time I've done this, so
So here's we go. This is what looking at right here. Donnie first going to be on the clock. Not on the clock yet, but technically he is. I mean, wow, they have Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's moved up. Cooper Cup at 3. I mean,
does yours say auto on one and pick 4 and 5?
not that I see, no.
Interesting.
No. But see, I couldn't take a wide receiver at 3. I mean, even though it's Cooper Cup,
At
but
3, you're probably looking at Eckler, but you'll take Harris over Eckler for sure.
oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like if I'm picking 8th and everything goes by the board, I'm happy, man. Najee Harris is my starting running back.
No, you're right.
All right, 10 seconds,
You
and
guys,
we'll
good
be.
luck.
Hey, man, these are. This will be fun. Get a little insight to people drafting, how they're thinking. Uh, yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh shoot. Dang, we got 50 seconds. This is gonna be a fast draft.
Oh, okay. Dang. Dang. Wow, man. Wow. Derrick Henry went second. I did not really expect something like
How do
that
you
to
expect him
happen.
not to go second?
So what? Dude, draft Najee Harris, huh?
I'm not telling you how to draft.
I know you're not telling me how to draft.
I mean, but that would. Oh man.
Oh, dude.
Honestly, if I was telling you how to draft, which I shouldn't, you should pick Mixon.
I'm gonna
Uh,
go against everything I've ever said about
I think
wide
you pulled the trigger
receivers
on that one.
and taking it.
I mean, he's not
And
getting out of the first round, but
yeah, but and I just like
that was a little scary.
oh, I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
I don't think you win unless you get wide receiver.
Oh, you might be right,
But what
but
do I
we're
know?
gonna see how it all plans out. I mean, I'm probably we're sitting down. Uh, if it comes, Najee shouldn't be there, but if he is 100%, I'm going with the Mixon.
Harris is gone. Yeah, I figured that would
Yeah,
happen.
Harris would be gone. He won't make it. And we're coming on the end. Here's Tony. Tony, what's Tony doing, man?
Smart move, bro.
Tony
Smart
goes Joe
move. Smart move.
Mixon. Yep.
And he
Yep.
got two running back, two
And Kamara.
top. Yeah,
Hey, dude, this
yeah.
that's very, very,
That's a smart move.
very nice. I like that. There's Debo Samuel off the board. Oh wow, again. Dang it, man. Stephon, that's who I was targeting in my head, man. I was really, really hoping that I'd be able to get him. But what can he do, man? Early in the second round, that's where I expect him to go. I think that's good for him.
That was early second round. I guess mid second round. Yeah.
Do you think that's too early for Stephon Diggs?
No, he's good.
I think that's too early for
I
CeeDee
think
Lamb.
I think people are pulling wide receivers a little too early, but
And then Leonard Fournette goes. I wouldn't. Yeah, Leonard Fournette's a little early, don't you think?
he plays on a good team, but I don't think he's shown some reliability that people think he should.
Right. Yeah, and British Bolt's right. This is
I,
commitment from a man. 120, and he's playing draft with us.
and he had pick 10, so I mean, shoot,
Right.
gotta applaud you on that.
And this is something here where you can start to begin the conversation, man. Do I think about tight end here?
I think it's too soon. I like that
So do
James
I. So
Conner
do
pickup
I.
though. I think that was a good pickup.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I think he's a really, really good running back.
Dang it, man! I was hoping to get
Take Nick
Chubb.
Chubb, man. Second round, running back out of it. I think that's really, really good. Oh, same. So far, I got wide receiver, running back. I never, especially picking as early as I did, take a wide receiver in the first round. I'm pretty sure I've never done it before. But hey, there's a first time for everything. Donnie's sitting here on the clock. Oh, no. Cam Akers, man. That's very, very nice there.
Oh gosh, damn it!
Oh, Kelsey. All right, man.
No, that's funny. It was that or Mike Evans is who I was gonna go with, and I was like, dang it.
Yeah, I
It
think
was
that's
it was Mark Andrews or Mike Evans.
no. Yeah, I mean,
We have the two best tight ends in the league, but
true, true. You know what? I do like Mike Evans. Nothing against T. Higgins, but Mike Evans is a bit more reliable. Um, I get, yeah, he is, and
no,
he
Mike
he's a
Evans
really
was
good
the
wide
best one.
receiver.
He's literally had 8 straight 1,000-yard seasons, and you don't even like the quarterback that threw for him for the first 6.
You do. I
The dude's
mean,
good, man.
you're right. You're right about that. You
He has a
are
better stat line than Adams, and everybody thinks that Adams is like the best wide receiver in the league.
right. Yeah. So I mean, man, the way this is going, it's looking good chance the flex is going to be a wide receiver. Because that's the thing taking wide receiver does to you first, man. It bums you out when it comes to running backs.
Oh yeah, my wide receiver is going to be low on the totem pole this year, unfortunately. I hate that.
Here's Tony. Let's see what. Oh, okay. I like AJ Brown.
Me too.
I
Well, I mean,
I,
he
I
got
have a
2 top-tier running backs. I mean, he's looking pretty solid right there.
and then he take. Oh man, Gabriel Davis, dude. I tell you what. Tell you he's gonna do. He's gonna do some good work, man. He really is.
Oh yeah, I know. He plays on a good team. He was good before on Atlanta. He's only going to improve. I mean, he's only going to do better on Buffalo. So, I mean,
Right.
shoot.
And I know how you feel about him, but round 4, Saquon Barkley in a 10-team league, is that something you would have pulled a trigger on?
Nah,
No.
nah. I mean, but I
Yeah.
don't need running backs, right? I mean, I guess maybe I do. I think my running backs are all right. I need to hit
No,
wide
but I mean,
receiver.
just even in the grand scheme of things, like, because I know you don't like Saquon. Like, if you were getting him, like, round 4 too early for you, right?
He's not going to last till the round after that, I don't think.
Man, I don't want to do this either, but I'm gonna be taking a uh, a nice little quarterback in the 4th round. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of
Didn't
my
see that one
quarterback
coming.
now. Decently early, I think, to be taking a quarterback. Um, just like we talk about tight ends in round 2, how we don't like it. Hard to do, but I also don't like taking a wide receiver first, and I did it anyway. So there it goes. So we're in round 5, Don. Oh, my bad. You're on the clock. Don't let me trouble you. But round 5, it's probably the earliest you're probably looking at your quarterback or tight end, but you're probably looking at depth first, especially when we play a flex.
I don't like the way this draft's going.
No?
I like it's cool to get first pick, right? But honestly, I think the later round picks are the best picks.
Oh no, they are, and they all depend on your rankings and how you value. Let's see. I really like him, and I'm gonna go with Josh Jacobs, man. I
Yeah, I
think
think you could
he.
have waited on that one. I think you could have held
I
off.
don't know, but for what? I guess fill in my flex with a Jerry Judy. Then is what you think I should have done,
Mm,
or
you
take
could
Zeke.
maybe Zeke, but I would do. You could either do trade bait and pick up like a Herbert or a Mahomes, or you could have.
After I've just taken
I said trade bait.
give my second. Oh,
You
can't give my second a backup quarterback this early, man.
or
And what happens if I can't? Well, I'd be able
you'll
to
be
pull
able to
off a
sell them,
trade.
bro.
I'd be able to pull
Yeah,
off a
come on
trade.
now.
Don't worry. Yeah, I know somebody who
Waller
would.
maybe, but you needed that running back. You have Chubb and Jacob. I mean, you're not going to be
Yeah,
hurting. Jacob's
no,
probably going to get you 10 points on a regular. Chubb's probably going to get you 12 to 15, and then you're going to get that 20 pretty much every 3 games.
right. We got. Do you think he goes Herbert right here? Oh, he
I said his
did.
name out loud, so he was like, "Hell yeah!" I mean,
Yeah.
if he would have got back around, I would have taken him, like for real.
Oh man, and he gets his quarterback.
It's
Both of
round
us.
5. You should be getting your quarterback this round. But to get
Yeah,
somebody like Allen or Herbert, you probably can take him round 4 just to be safe.
yeah. But he got Kittle along with that, so very very good at tight end, and then very good there with quarterback. So Tony's Tony's looking at trying to put together another team, a very good team. Excuse me.
Surprising how high that Jackson still is.
Oh yeah, you know what? I do like this.
Dang it, man. Schultz is good. If I didn't pick, I should have held off and got him. That's what I told myself to do before the draft. But then
Right.
Andrews was there, and I was like, dang it, man.
No, we know how that goes. I mean, man,
I probably could have got a better wide receiver and then held out for
I
Schultz.
I
What I should have
like
done.
Miles Sanders, man, but just the way, and he should be good, but just his utilization, he was a guy like I expected quite a bit out of him. But if they can figure him out, I think he can be a very good. Uh, right there, and here goes, just like we said. Oh, there we go. You knew Herbie was coming. Totally knew it. That's right. We both got our guy, man. Wonderful. Bolts fan gets his quarterback. Bills fan gets his quarterback. See, we're coming up. Donnie's sitting here around 7. Man, this is definitely wide receiver territory. Juju.
It was that or Thomas, but I don't know how I feel about Thomas this year.
Man, part of me wants to go with Devin. Devin right here, but looking at guys like Michael Thomas, even Allen Robinson. I mean, Devonta Smith. Uh,
Think that was stupid, Bert.
no, I'd be able to play him at flex possibilities of playing him at flex. I
I
wanted
forgot
a
to look.
running.
This is a flex and 2 wide receiver. I messed up on my last pick. Tell you, you should have gone with, and so should have I. Is Kareem Hunt.
I got. Uh, there goes
Straight up.
Hawkinson. Miles Sanders went pretty quickly after my pick. Oh, and Jalen Hurts.
I
I
think
I
that's a good pick.
I like him, man.
That was the other quarterback I was looking at. It was either that or Burrow, but
uh,
I
hey,
don't know,
he's gonna
man.
be on a list for quite a bit of people. It's just how you like to pick your team.
I do like
Will
the Stevenson pick. I think he's going to be the better running back as far as you know, as far as the Patriots are concerned.
I think so too. He's looked good. Um, I thought a lot for them. Um, I think he's gonna be the guy too, man. He has a lot of upside.
Yeah,
And like you said, I think he's the better of the
he plays on
running
a solid
backs.
team. I mean, no matter what everybody wants to say, the Patriots are going to be a good team through and
Right,
through. They got a good coaching staff. They know how to draft. So, are they going to be
right,
Tom Brady good? Probably not, but they're going to be contenders. They're never not going to be contenders in my eyes.
right. Yeah, I like the Elijah Moore pickup too.
He
There
was
goes.
getting some calls. This auto draft is what's happening right now.
Yeah, guys setting their set their things to auto. It's like how you gonna do a mock draft and just set
Do
it to
auto, right?
auto?
I guess
What's
it's
the
to
point?
see if
Just to
you
see how they
do auto
fall.
draft. Yeah,
Yeah, but it doesn't save your picks, so it's not like you know what everybody else did like that.
you can
If you're
look
not
back at
watching
everybody
it
else's
happen.
pick, right?
Oh, there goes round 8, Buffalo Bills defense.
I think that's a little crazy.
That's early, I think, to
Yeah,
be taking a defense already, man. Uh,
I mean,
let's
I know they're going
see.
to be good, but dang, man, round 8. I don't know.
Uh, you know what? Because he could do good.
I knew
And
you were going to do
if
that.
something
I
comes
knew
up
it.
with Nick
I knew
Chubb,
it. I was like, I just said that, so there's no way Britt's going to let him pass by.
well, now because
Nah,
you
nah,
put
Britt.
into my no,
All
you
right,
put into my head, which is not a horrible idea. Is
I'll remember that, Britt.
do you throw a handcuff? How do you handle handcuffs when you draft?
He's the best
The
handcuff to
Brown
have.
the Browns are going to run the ball like regardless. If Nick Chubb gets hurt, I don't think their running is going to change at all. So,
Mm,
like you said, Kareem Hunt's a good guy to have, and also, uh, there are guys out in leagues that I know it's just a mock draft that you know what? Heck yeah, I like this pick. Yeah, I like that pick a lot. Um, who who will give up something for a Kareem Hunt? they're
I
easily
don't think you're gonna be
moved.
able to move him.
You don't think you'd be able to move Kareem Hunt?
Nah, not what you think you can ask for him.
Well, you can't because he's not the starter.
It's a 1-to-1. He scores pretty close to the starter points as far as fantasy is concerned.
Uh huh.
It's
Yeah,
just
he
nobody's going to
could.
pull the trigger. Nobody's going to offer the trade because of the Browns and how they're looking this year.
Yeah.
It's going to be an iffy situation.
No, it really is. Man, you have an outlook on Cordarrelle Patterson?
I just skipped over him, man. I don't have faith in him.
Okay. Yeah.
I
There was
think
a
it's a
time.
risky pick. You're
I
going to
know.
get
I think he is a risky player.
maybe 5 games. That thing is, he's going to get all of his points in one run, and it won't be too often.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's just we've seen it time and time again where he gets those big plays on special teams, and then when he's given the opportunity to play during the actual game, not that you're not playing during the actual game, but as far as starting running back is concerned, he just can't move the ball.
Right. I think here, yeah, I'm gonna go with Scantling, new wide receiver in the Chiefs system. Possibility he could have a decent year. Um, possibility he can't, but he's for depth. So let's possibly look at drafting a defense coming up. Good one still sitting on the board. I mean, Ravens defense, they're always going to manage to do well. Chargers are a little bit low because I would think they'd have think them of having a pretty good defense and would be one you can rely on. But it doesn't seem like a lot of people seem to think so. And James Cook, he's the guy I think if he can get on the field, it's just a
It's
question.
past 10 sleeper time.
No, I like that. I like that James Cook pick, man. I really do.
It was
Uh,
Edmund or Cook. I guess Edmonds. I don't know, man. He's had his time to prove himself. Not too much, but I know he's on a different team now. I just, man, it's hard for me to believe in Miami as much as good as they did at the end of last season.
I think this would be acceptable. Little trade bait pick here. Because if he does have a good, decent year and um, San Francisco isn't the dumpster fire, he could have quite a bit of value. I know coming out of camp, there's a lot of talks about him. The fan base is very excited.
I like that Robert Woods pickup. I couldn't pull the trigger on him, man.
Dude,
I
I'm
know
a
he's good,
big Robert
but
Woods fan, man.
that's a good pickup, Higby.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very good.
Truthfully, I'm surprised he's still on the board. I think that was actually a steal.
No,
No, and for real, like I'm real surprised he's still on the board. That's what. See, that's the thing is, you could get a steal like that in tight end.
you
So
can
it
because,
makes
like,
me really think, like, dang man, I shouldn't have pulled the trigger on Anders.
yeah, because, like, all of a sudden the tight end thing will stop and people won't visit the tight end again for a while. So then you begin to find value where, hey, this guy should still be available
I mean,
on
Hunter Henry
top.
is still on the board.
Right. And
That's
you'd
what I'm
be
saying.
completely fine with him being your tight end.
At round 12, yeah.
Yeah, and we're at round
That's what I'm
12.
saying.
So it's like,
He's
dude.
only going to catch a couple. I mean, he got 9 touchdowns last year as a tight end. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Andrews caught, I think, like 12, 13. So, I mean, it's not too far of a difference.
Right here, I think. Let's see what things are looking like a defense. I think they're going to have a good defense. I think this will be a very, yeah, Ravens defense. You got to eventually take one. You don't want to be stuck with, a horrible one. But sometimes you can get away with streaming defenses. Do you like to get a defense and stick with it, or?
No, I stream him. That's why it's hard for me to draft one earlier than round 15. But
Because there's a guy with value. And then Olave went. I was thinking about Olave, but I have zero. Oh, and he takes the kicker, man. Tyler Bass from Buffalo. Love me, Tyler Bass, man. That man can kick. That man can kick. I'm a big fan of his. See, Zach Ertz is gone. Round 12. That's crazy, man. Zach Ertz going in round 12. Tyler Boyd. There's a lot of points in that Cincinnati Bengal offense, man.
he's one of those sneaky, kind of underground players that people kind of miss over. I mean, he had a 1,000-yard season last year.
Right. Yeah. Oh man, let's see. We have Marvin Jones Jr.
That's funny. I was looking at that, but I was like, that's a homerism right there, man. It is. It is, dude. I'm not saying it wasn't good or he's not still reliable, but man, I don't know. But he always has those. But I will say, every year for the last like couple years, he's had 5 weeks where he's like the top wide receiver. It's
Hey,
just playing him those right 5 weeks. It's
right.
always around Thanksgiving.
Playing it or being able to move him in that time period. Hope that happens, before the trade deadline. Then you can move him for a little bit of value. Because then
Right.
if he's not playing well, nada. So in a roster of 16, would you be looking to carry a backup tight end, do you think? I don't know if we've talked about carrying backup tight ends.
I mean,
What's
truthfully, I have
your
2
belief
more
in that?
picks, right? So 14, 15. It's real. I typically don't pick up 2 tight ends. There are 2 tight ends I could potentially pick up that I it'd be like, but because I drafted a tight end so high this year during this draft, I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I need to draft a tight end or 2 tight ends. I mean, we're talking about Mark Andrews. I'm going to play him every week besides the week he's on bye, and then I'm going to stream a tight end.
Right.
So it just really depends on when you get in the top 3 tight ends. I don't think you do. You get, I think 5, pretty much 4 through 8, you do need a backup. And then after that, you're probably going to be streaming your tight ends.
Right, yeah. And it also, depending on the vibe of the draft, like if you think you can get a good quality tight end at 14, 15, or 16, then you might think of carrying 2 tight ends. But it all depends on you shouldn't stretch to carry a backup tight end.
Truthfully, I don't even think you should stretch for a tight end, period. I mean, I
But
think
what is
I
stretching
normally
when you're
don't do
talking
that.
about like
I don't know why I
the
did that.
Gronks and the Kelseys? Like just the number of points that they collect. Buccaneers D. Oh, Cole Met went. Trevor Lawrence is gone. Because I would definitely carry David Njoku as a backup tight end. But then again, what kind
I
of
know. I saw
value?
that. I saw
What
that. Yeah.
what kind of value does he have on a horrible team? See, Justin Fields is a backup quarterback. I would put some stock in, but I'm not carrying 3 quarterbacks.
I don't think he'll even be picked up.
He probably won't.
He's pretty far
But
down.
I will carry because I can't get Njoku. I like him. I think he'll do well. And then draft my kicker. And Tony's going. Let's see here. See Tony here, man. Herbert, Mixon, and Kamara. Brown and Davis. Same bye week though. Ooh, but that's all right. He's got some wide receivers down here. Cousins as a backup quarterback. Kittle is his tight end.
I think he's got a solid team.
Yeah. And he's picking his last team.
We have 16 picks. Interesting. Okay. Usually we only have 15.
All right. Hurts. That's been a Knox. Knox is his tight end. I like that. So I'll take. Man, I really like me some Robbie Gold, man. I do.
I mean, his name's been out there for a long time.
It has. Yeah, Robbie Gold's gonna kick for me. Yeah, that's a good team. Yeah, and there I go. I got Cooper Kupp, Nick Chubb, Mike Evans, Josh Allen, Josh Jacobs, Jerry Judy, Devin Singletary, Kareem Hunt, Dallas Goedert, Marquez Velasquez Scantling, messed that up. Trey Lance, the Ravens are my defense. Marvin Jones Jr., DJ Clark, David Njoku, and Robbie Gold, man. I don't have a big problem with my team. I think my team seems all right.
I think you gotta,
I might have a problem at wide receiver.
I was
Well,
gonna say that
no.
would be your
Depth.
wide
Depth
receiver.
wide
You got a lot of good
receiver.
running backs that you could probably trade, but
Yeah. But yeah, no man.
solid.
I'm happy with that. I think I can do something with that team. How do you like the way your team came out, man?
You know, I think it went well. I think it went decent. I think I pulled that tight end a little bit too early. That kind of affected my wide receivers. Me, I have Metcalf and Marquise Brown, so I don't think it's too horrible. And then I have Lazar as my backup.
Yeah.
I think I can make a playoff run. Am I
Hmm.
going to win? I don't know, but I think it's a decent team. And of course, I got Taylor, so I mean that's like the pinnacle of my team. He's going to carry my team, the mock
Yeah.
team, through most of the season.
Right. For
Yeah,
first round, a couple first round picks kind of take care of themselves. But
I
it is
mean,
like with any pick, but just so much more with these first picks, health and consistency, and those teams decently playing well,
that's what it
like
comes down to.
will be huge. because the guy can't get you all them points if the team ain't playing well.
No,
But
it's
that's
true.
a risk you take no matter on who you draft.
Like you said, man, some of those players you have to draft first, right? And so there's no reason I mean, it'd be stupid of me not to draft Taylor.
Oh, dude,
Um,
right? You really want to be the guy because, like, you go. I said this today to somebody at work. It's like, man, I do not want to be in the position because, you know, of having to do that because part of me thinks, because I think Derrick Henry is still the best running back in the NFL, I'm going to take Derrick Henry first overall. And then when it comes down to it and I don't win, everybody's going to go to that first pick overall. It's like you had a slam dunk #1 draft pick. What were you doing, man?
that's true. But if you do win, you're a genius. Like your
Uh,
brother a couple years ago when he drafted Henry, like, and he was like four down on a running back, and he won that year.
right.
So
Yeah.
it all plays out. I think most of these teams are actually pretty solid that I've looked at.
Yeah. Now,
I do
the
like Fox's team. I think I'm a big fan of a lot of his players, Mixon and Kamara. That's probably my top running backs. I mean, I love Taylor, of course, but
right.
he just, if it like from an outside perspective, Kamara's been one of my favorite running backs for a long time.
He has been, man. He has been. And he never really let you down, man.
Never. And I
He's
think
been a
he
good.
the Higby. I mean, he's got Higby as his tight end backup. I think that was a solid steal.
No, yeah. Yeah. I
AJ
like that.
Brown, I think is gonna do awesome.
I hope the
I think
move's
everybody
better
that was
for him.
drafting knew what they were doing.
Yeah, it looked good. It looked, I mean, Justin's team, yeah, and again, Tony, Justin, thanks for doing with this with us. We found a way to do it, figured it out. Little complicated
Took a little
because
time.
the way the site refreshes, like it's constantly moving rooms up and down. So like you
Yeah,
find the room by the time your brain says, "Hey, click on it," it's already moved
that's
because
true.
they refresh it, which is good, very active, very fun. I can't wait for our draft. Our draft will be a little bit different, of course, because it'll be 3 minutes. I think we have it. Yeah,
At least two. 50 seconds, I think it was the fastest draft we've done.
right. Yeah, that was.
That's pretty fast.
You got to be. You got to know what you're doing, but when you've been doing it, you do know what you're doing. You know who you're supposed to take, what you're supposed to look at. So you look for guys right there, and then you go, all right, who's the one I like, and you take it. See in there. That was fun. It was fun.
It
It
was fun.
was. I can't
I,
wait for the real deal either, man. Uh, Hopefully we can do it something like this. Uh, be it whenever we have to do a starting time. But I'm glad we got this hitched off. Um, and yeah, thanks for joining. It was fun. Don, I really enjoyed it every week.
I did too. I think honestly, that's the first mock draft I've ever done. In the
Hey,
10 years we've been playing fantasy, that's my first mock draft. I don't know how I felt about it. I mean, it's cool that we did it. Gave me some insight, I guess, on how I should and shouldn't draft.
right, because
But
like you see how people move, and then but then there is that happy medium because you overload yourself with it,
yeah.
and you don't know what's what. You confuse yourself. You overthink it. Um, but yeah, I liked it. It was fun.
And then what if your mock draft's better than your actual draft, right?
All right.
One thing I
Right.
did like about the 50 seconds is you couldn't really second guess yourself. You just had to say, this is who I'm going to go with. And
Oh,
that's that.
because you second guess yourself and then you go into a panic pick and
Yeah.
you click on something you weren't even thinking.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? Why do you do that?
3 minutes is a lot of time to second guess yourself.
3 minutes is,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. It is. But this was wonderful. I really enjoyed it, Donnie. Thank you.
Thank you, Brit. Thank you, guys.
Everybody,
Y'all be safe.
thank you for joining us on Full Time Sport Network. We are presenting you the NFL um, with Through the Table every week. Um, so thank you for your continued support. Really appreciate y'all. Have yourselves a great week, and we'll see you next time.